All right, Loony, let's go. Let's go. Is Loony excited to go out? Is Loony excited to go out? Hold on, give me a sec. I'm just a bit dehydrated today. Woo! I put my drink in the fridge. Alright, let's get some lights on Loony outside because it's going to start getting dark. We're a little late getting outside. Alright, hold on. I want to double your run so you can run further. Hold on. One sec. We can double your run. Put that here. Facing away. Hold on, we can double the run. Make sure this is facing the right way so that this can get put on the top. And then this gets clipped. Let's see. Usually do here and here. Double it. And this one gets doubled up top, and this one gets clipped to Loony. Alright, we got double trouble so you can run far and wide, Loony. Get double leashies. Here, come here. Put this part on your neck. I'll put the lights on it, even though it's not quite dark yet, because it's probably going to start getting dark. Hi, Luckers. Hi, you can't come out. You can't come out. It's too dark and cold for you, little kitten. No, you stay here. Hold on. Does Granny want to hold this little guy for a sec? Let's hold this guy because we don't run out the door. Come on. Wait, Loony. Wait. All right, we're good. All right, come on. Hey, guys. Oh, my God, there's so much snow. So, the snow is up to my knees. It's about 2 feet. Oh, look at you jumping over the snow. Look at you jumping over the snow. All right, hold on, Loon. Hold on. Give me a sec. I gotta attach your leash. So we double clip it here. Right there. Like, oops, sorry. My glove's getting in the way. There. And then this one gets clipped here. Oh. And now she's got, oh, did I do that wrong? Oh, I did it on the wrong one. I got it looped around itself. Hold on, I gotta fix it. Hi, Head, how are you? How are you guys? Welcome in, everybody. All right, give me a second, I just have to fix the dog's leash. Trying to put my tripod down, but the snow is so deep. We just got a huge blizzard the past few days. If you look on my live stream, we did a blizzard watch the other night, and that was the idea of one of my mods here. Hold on, yeah, we got the wrong way here. The wrong way. We gotta do it up here. Put it on the wrong hook. Trying to make her longer, and I made it a little short. There we go. We can still double hook it. I just had it on the wrong one. I just like to double clip it in case one comes off, because that's apparently what we had happen in the middle of the night last night. I'm going to tell you guys that story. Because we got a story for today. Hi, Beast. Who's the Beast? Rashid Gill. Hello, how are you? I see Head. Here, let me put my all messages on, because maybe I'm missing messages. There we go. Yeah, so How is everybody doing today? Chris Alden said hi. Hi, how are you? So we're just out playing with Loony today. I was also a late riser today. I meant to get up earlier. Look at this, all this nice fresh snow. She's gonna have a blast running in this. But do I have Roblox? Roblox. I'm not really a gamer. This isn't a gaming channel, it's more an animal channel. Animal care and like domestic stuff. Just kind of vlogging, doing stuff around the house, playing with animals. Loony, you're like in the snow. Doggy, yes, it's a doggy channel. Yeah, I don't mind shout outs. Hi, Eli McMillan, how are you? I don't mind them occasionally. I don't want to do them all the time, but sure, why not? Same. Ramoha says, how are you? Hi, Same. I'm doing pretty good. A little achy today because I'm about to tell you all the adventure me and Loony had last night. Well, mostly Loony. Loony's the one who had the adventure. Mommy had the, I don't know, I had a exploration. Loony the dog had a big adventure. Eli says your dog is really cute. Thank you. Did you say yes to Rivals? I don't know what Rivals is. Let me see. Jamie Carpenter says, hi, hi, Jamie. Welcome back. Pixie, sorry, it's hard to say Pixie when your name is Blossom. When I say Pixie, it's Blossom to the rest of y'all because she's changing her name. It just hasn't taken effect yet. Snow! Yes, there's a ton of snow. She says I'm stepping away from the dolls on my lives. Oh, okay. I mean, it'll, I guess, make that stupid Heavens Baby person leave you alone, maybe, if the dolls aren't there. But she'll have nothing to talk about because that's like the only problem she seems to have is just you having dolls, which is weird. But let me see. Someone said something about Rivals. They're asking me a question. Don't watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure for the love of God. I don't know what that is, so I won't be watching it. Can you play Rivals? Can I play Rivals? Oh, no, I don't know what that is, if that's a game, so. Pata says, looks like the dogs have a lovely life. Keep it up. Thank you. Yes, she does have a pretty good life out here. She gets this whole big area to run. Although this is, as you can see, her first run of the day. A little late. I was afraid to take her out here on the runs because they were frozen. So that's the story I was going to tell you. Last night I went to put her on her run at like 4 a.m. She woke up and had to pee. So I brought her out. We have another run. We have like 3 runs kind of around our property. So there's this big long one that goes here. There's another big one that, I don't know if you can see it from here because it's with the snow and everything, but there you go. We got another line, that big line in the air right there. It goes from that post to another tree. So there's 3 runs because she's a husky. Yeah, it's not a gaming channel. Sorry. Pixie says, yeah, I mean, I'm not in a doll community, so I want to focus more on medium and crochet and maybe reactions. That sounds fun. I mean, I'm into all of those things, so I like that. I'm into all of those things more than dolls anyway. So you won't be bumming me out. Hello, 8 John says you're in the snow. Yes, I am. I am in the snow. It's like up to my knees. So, oh, sorry, you can't see when I twist the camera. But yeah, it's like up to my knees. So there's a lot of snow. We got like 2 feet last night, or the past couple days. Sorry, it snowed for like 2 days straight. Even the husky can't get through it. Yeah, we're too old for Roblox. I mean, nobody's too old for gaming, I guess. But Roblox is more geared towards kids, I think. At least I hear a lot of kids play it. I'm just not a gamer. You'll never see me playing games on this channel. Very unlikely, at least. But if you like animals, feel free to stick around. We do animals here. We have cute little animals, lots of them. The dog is not just the only animal. We got the dog, we got 2 cats, we got 2 goats, 4 lovebirds, 6 guinea hens. One's inside. We have a disabled one that's inside, and 2 goats. So we got lots of little animals here. Jamie says my son played that when he was young. Yeah, I hear all young people playing it usually. So And Patty says, or Pata says, dogs are better than some humans. Dogs are better than most humans. Let's be real. Here, let me go get her ball out of the shed so she has something to play with out here. She was just romping for a minute, so come on, Loon. Yeah, let's go. Her name's Loony, so sometimes I call her Loon, Loony. Her full name's Saluna, but she responds to Loony and Loon the most. But yeah, so I went to hook her up, like I was saying, sorry, try to finish my story. I might not listen to the comments as much just so I can finish my story because I have ADD, and if I don't finish in one part, I'll forget where I am, and then it'll take me an hour to tell one story. So yeah, we have the 3 runs that go around the property. There's this one, that one over there, and then there's a small one right on my back porch that goes up onto my deck so that I can let her out to pee at night without having to go out in the snow in my pajamas, you know? Nobody wants to wake up at 4 a.m. and have to put their boots on and go out in the snow. So the one right on my back deck is really good for just like letting her out to pee at night and stuff. So that's usually where she does her business. Leica says, boys, it's okay. I know this chat is only 30 to 40-year-olds, but I'm a kid. I'm 9. I mean, lunatic, yeah. Yeah, I mean, kids are welcome here. Just know that we're not going to really be talking about games and stuff. And try not to say your age, please. Just for your own protection. There's a lot of predators and stuff. Although our chat, we try to keep it pretty safe. We remove people who are acting weird. But you never know who's out there. So to the kids, any kids who come in the chat, be smart. Don't say your age. You can say like, hey, I'm young, but or I'm younger than you, if you want to make it clear that you're younger. But for your own safety, try not to say your age, guys. I'm actually gonna, if you can, remove that comment. I'm gonna remove your comment about how old you are just so it's not there. There you go. Alfonso says, hi, Ari. Game. Hi, Alfonso. We're playing with your Loony. But yeah, so I went to let Loony out in the snow last night to go pee. It was like 4 a.m. She, nudges me when she wants to go to the bathroom. She kind of nudges and then barks and goes to the door. So I followed her. I went to let her out, and I don't know. I was sitting at my couch waiting for her to come back. Usually she does her business and comes back to the door, and it had been like a few extra minutes and she didn't come back. And I was like, Loony, and I went to open the door and call her in. Sometimes she goes and sits under the carport, so like I didn't see her out my door right away, so I can run over there and try to show you what it's like over there. But I don't want her to get upset if I leave. For the newbies. Oh, hold on, Loony. I'll do quickly show you what it's like over there. I can't stay over there very long because Loony will get upset. Hold on, Loony, wait. Wait a minute, I'll be right back. You just wait. Yeah, she's playing. So I was going to show you what it's like over here. So I went and we were hooking her up to the run to go pee. And so yeah, I opened my door to call her because she didn't come back right away. And yeah, sometimes she'll come over and sit under the carport and just watch the, she'll just come over and sit like over here, kind of behind my car. She likes to watch in the woods. So sometimes I can't, and then I can't see her from my door. So usually I sit right there at the couch. And her run is right here that we bring up to the deck so that she can, I leave it right here, or I hang it here if it's really snowy, and then I just reach out and grab it, and I'm able to hook her up and let her right out to pee, and then I call her and she comes back to the door. It's a very easy, simple situation here. Great for not having to go out in this snow in the middle of the night. Yeah, you know where this is going. So she came over here. I thought she was over here, so I looked and called her out the door. She wasn't there. So I went over into the garage to look and see if she was under the carport. Yep, not there. And I also couldn't even see the run. At first I thought the run broke again, because that's what happened last time, is the whole run broke because it got so cold it just snapped. When it gets cold like this, the plastic and metal gets brittle and it'll just snap sometimes. I can walk back over now that I showed you kind of the layout for the new people. Can you do a face reveal? Oh yeah, sure. I don't like hiding my face on here. I was just showing you guys how the layout is. Hi. So we were over on that side of the yard. I thought the run snapped. I couldn't see it. I didn't even know until today that the run was still there. I was like, what happened to the run? I don't know. So yeah, she somehow, I don't know what happened. I think, yeah, she was on the loose. Loony got on the loose. So I don't know how it happened. I think maybe just the cold, the metal didn't spring back. I usually make sure, but it was the middle of the night. I know that happens, and I usually make sure it springs. You know when you press on the little thing? Hold on, I can show you on this one. Oh, come here, Loon. Come here. Especially since this is double hinged, I won't even have to take it off all the way. There's these little hooks, and you press on this, and it brings it. And sometimes this metal piece in the middle doesn't spring back all the way, and it'll stay open a little bit like that. If it's cold, the spring doesn't spring back all the way. Even if it's just the littlest bit, like open like that, when she goes to move, sometimes it can pull it the rest of the way open. So if it freezes and doesn't shut even the littlest bit, because I do usually check, that's what I don't get. I don't know, I was half asleep. It was 4 in the morning. This was all at 4 in the morning this morning. So yeah, she got off the run, I guess due to this. This is the only thing I can think of that happened, because the run is still there and intact. Up until a few minutes ago, I thought it just broke, because I hadn't gone outside to actually even check and look for it because it was so cold. So, can I get that clipped back up? Okay. So yeah, she took off, I guess, down the street. And so I was in my damn pajamas. I ran and I just got my snow pants on over my pajamas. I couldn't go running after her right away because I was in my pajamas. So it took me a few extra minutes to get myself into something at least that I could go running outside in. Because it's been in the negatives overnight here. It's -2 degrees overnight. Very cold. 4 in the morning would be probably the coldest part of the day, because it's all the temperature from the day has already dropped and the sun hasn't come up yet. It's it gets colder and colder overnight until the next day when the sun starts peaking again. The temperature just continues to drop. So 4:30 a.m. before the sun comes up is the coldest dead zone of the evening. And she decided to have a midnight adventure. So yeah, she went, and it didn't really help me that much, but I felt more confident at least, because I was able to track her more easily in the snow. So I was able to find her and get her pretty easily. But I walked all the way down to the lake, because that's where she goes essentially most of the time. So I walked all the way down. Her tracks were going that way. If you walk this way down past the woods and stuff, hold on, you can just switch towards her. If you go through the woods and all the way down the street that way, we come to the lake. My regulars on the channel know in the summer we've walked down there, and even in the fall and early winter we've walked down there a couple times. I might take you guys for a walk down there in the next few days, because it was actually it was actually still kind of a nice walk. I actually almost enjoyed it if I didn't have the anxiety of looking for my dog. It was kind of a nice walk. If it wasn't so cold and I wasn't looking for my dog stressed. But it was very peaceful at night. Just and there was no cars since it was so late. That gave me a little bit of peace of mind, because I was like, well, she's just kind of taking herself on a little adventure. So yeah, I had to walk all the way down to the lake, and then by the time I got there, she must have, because I did follow her track, she went down there at some point. But like I said, I was a few minutes behind her because I had to go and get my snow pants on and my boots and a warm coat and gloves. Had to get on enough layers to withstand walking around in -2 degrees for a little bit with the flashlight. With, you know, all of this thrown over my PJs. So I'm gonna go grab her ball so she can play. So yeah, I followed her tracks down to the woods, and then by the time I got back, I walked all the way down there, and then by the time I got back, she was waiting at the end of my driveway. She doesn't like to go into the driveway because there used to be, well, there still is, she just doesn't have the collar on right now, but she's still scared of it. She'll go through it, but then she's afraid to go back in. There's the electric fence for the dog, which she just goes right through anyway, but then she's afraid to come back through it. Almost does worse than it. But yeah, so I didn't know where exactly she went. I assumed she went to the lake, and then I don't know where, but then I just took her in. She came pretty willingly after her adventure. Yeah, you got your ball? Yeah, go get it. So she came pretty willingly after her little adventure. She was waiting for me at the end of the driveway. I came up the road and she was waiting there like, hey, what's up, Mom? I said, Loony, I've been calling you. But yeah, I took her in and we went to bed, and I was exhausted and my foot's been hurting now because I didn't think to brace my foot. Usually I have my regulars know I have a joint disorder, and all my joints are wonky and they wobble. So usually if I'm going to go for a long walk like that, I'll brace my foot and stuff. I have a leg brace and stuff I wear. But I didn't have time to throw my brace on. I just jammed my feet into my boots and ran after her. So I've been a little more hurdy today, which I was having a good week up until this for the most part. I've had like fatigue, but not as much pain. So my pain's a little more ramped up today. But otherwise I'm okay, and I'm relieved I found her, so nothing happened. It was like, honestly, it sucks for me having to walk around in the middle of the night to find her, but it was the best time for her to escape because there's no cars on the road. And she was able to just go have her adventure and come back. Like, she is the type of dog that'll come back. Just I worry about the cars and stuff in between. She doesn't want to run away from home. She just wants to go visit the neighbors, which is apparently what I found out this morning. So I didn't know where she went because I didn't like wake up my mom or anything. But this morning, my mom, I was in bed and my mom called me at called out to me. We have again, for the non-regulars, me and my mom kind of share a house. It's like a duplex situation. So we have this is her side of the house here, and where I walked around on the other side is my side. So we have apartments with, I'm in kind of like an in-law apartment attached to the back of her house. So I didn't bother waking my mom up, but apparently this morning my mom called me. I was in bed. She woke me up at 7 this morning, is Loony okay? Is Loony with you? Because my neighbors had texted my mom a video from their, outdoor whatever cameras of Loony roaming around in their yard in the middle of the night. She's like, did you know your dog was in my yard at 4 a.m.? So my mom called me to wake me up this morning Anna, do you know where Loony is? And I'm like, yeah, she's with me. I know she escaped. I got her. But apparently that's where she was. She was hanging out at the neighbors. She likes to visit my neighbor because they have a dog named Ginger that she loves. So I should have known to go look there, but her tracks were leading to the lake, so I went that way, but she must have double backtracked through the woods. Yes, she does love the snow. Oh, and this is our snow ramp to go sledding, but I don't know where the sleds are. I'd go sledding down it. Need to go sledding again another time. Oh my god, the snow's so high. Loony, are you trying to go sledding? Are you trying to go sledding? You're on the snow ramp. We built this snow ramp up so we could sled down it. When the kids were here, my niece and nephew. But I don't know where the sleds went. They were out here. We probably put them back in the garage. I don't want to go get them right now. Loony, where you going? Diamond painting by Winter. Hi, how are you? Welcome back in. So yeah, Miss Loony had a little adventure. That's our story time for today. Oh, who's out there, Loony? What you looking at? Just looking at something now. What you looking at? You trying to go on another adventure? Diamond by Winter said, I'm good, thank you. Oh, sorry, Alfonso says you must be cold. It's not that bad when you're tracking through the snow like this. You kind of almost get overheated trying to just the exertion it takes to get your legs up over the snow. Oh, this is probably a good workout. Since I'm doing my PT at home now, it's a good workout just trying to get your legs up through the snow. Ready? What you looking at? Oh, you ready? Where you going? You ready? Yeah, come on. Come on. Oh my God. Yeah, it's definitely a workout, just moving your legs through the snow. Loony! Loony Loon! Where you going, hun? You trying to go for another romp? Alfonso says, well, I'm glad you find her. Yeah, she just came back. She was at the head of the driveway when I came back, and she came pretty willingly. She was probably cold by that point. She'd been out here for like almost a half hour. I was like, Loony, aren't you cold? Don't you want to come in? It's so cold. Yeah, it was cold out last night. It was real cold. You wanted to go for an adventure in the cold? Did you want to go for an adventure in the cold? Ready? Oh, go get it. Jamie says, hi, Winter. I like to diamond paint too, by the way. Diamond art. I love diamond art. It's very fun. Relaxing. Just commenting on your screen name. Yeah, good girl. Good girl. I don't do it on my channel much, but I should. Go get it, go get it. Go get it, go get it. Loony, you gonna go get your ball? I need to take you for a little walk. It's a little dark, because she does seem to perk up. It's a little dark to go for a walk, but if I get the flashlight, I could take you. You want to go a little bit? It's kind of probably easier than walking through the snow. All right, let's go. Come on, I'll go get you a little. We'll go get the flashlight, and we can go for a little walk up the street. Let's get your ball. Come here. Come here. We'll take her for a little walk up the street on her leash. On your leash, Loony. On your leash. Come on. Ready? Ready, ready? You never diamond painted before? It's fun. You've seen how they work, right? Like they have the little, they're like little, not actual diamonds, but they're little squares. Little shiny plastic squares. And you put each one like almost like building something out of little pixels. You build like a little pixelated image. Like a mix of like color by number and maybe like Legos. Building something. It's fun, it's relaxing. It's just very relaxing. It's like doing a puzzle, color by number, Lego. I like kind of mix it between all of those things. Alright, we'll take Winnie for a little walk up the road. She likes to get out of the yard, apparently. As we see, she likes to get out of the yard. You want to go for an adventure, Loony? With Mommy this time? Come on, let's go. We got to put your ball back so it doesn't get lost in this deep, dark snow. Yeah, Prancy dog. You've seen it, just haven't done it. Yeah, it's very relaxing. depends if you like that kind of stuff, though. If you find that you'd be bored maybe doing it, because like it is just kind of very repetitive, but I find that repetitive stuff kind of just mindlessly relaxing to do. Oh, all right, come on. Come on. Yeah, Mommy will take you for a walk up this street. All right, guys, I'm going to shut the camera off just when I go into my mom's space for a second, because I go up this way just because it's easier. And I have to get my flashlight from her side. So the camera's just going to go off for 1 second. Got all the steam coming out of the house. Let's go. The heating system. Come here. Let's go. We got to go get your leash. Come on. Come on. So 1 second. Just gonna switch the camera part off. Still got volume. Oh, all right, come on. Oh, she locked me out. Oh, she locked me out. Maybe we have to go around. What? Why don't you come in the other way? Well, I can. I'm gonna go back out. Why are you coming in? I'm gonna take her for like a little walk down the street with the flashlight. She likes to get out. She's just sitting around. Yeah. And I need her regular leash though. I need to go get her regular leash. I needed to come in to get her regular leash and her. I need to get her regular leash and collar. I did shut the. Oh, my glove fell. I did shut the. I shut the camera off. So you're not on it. Come here. Come on. Hey, get in here. Hurry up so I can shut the door.
I think she's got right on the tongue. Watch the door over there.
Come on, Loony. You can lock that back up. We're going this way. Okay. All right, we're back. All right, give me a sec. We're gonna take Loony. Your other collar on, Loony. Give me a sec, and we'll take you for a little walk up the street. And then, yes, we have to take the water to the animals. We'll take you for a little short walk up the street, just so you can get out of the yard. Go on a little adventure. Hey, lookers. Oh my God, this is what happens when I come in. My glasses get all fogged up. I can't see. I'm blind. Ooh. Loony, come here. We need your regular collar and leash. Come. Loony, you want to go for a walk? Yeah. Come here. We're going to go for a little walk. Go for a little walk. Robin's old collar. I don't know where yours is. This is my old big dog's collar. This was an old one. This was Robin's. I'm going to take a couple links off. He was a big German Shepherd. I can't believe I still have this. Come here, Loon. Come. Yeah, come here. Come here. Come. Get over here. You gotta put this on. Thank you. One more link? And take one more link off. Robin was a big boy, huh? Robin was a big boy. 2 links. Remove a couple links off of that one. There we go. Take the links off. That was the collar from my old German Shepherd. It just appeared out of nowhere. And apparently haven't used it since him because it's still on his setting. Yeah, I got it. I got her on an actual actual thing. Hi Marigold, how are you? Oh, my drink. Yes, all right, we're gonna take just Loony for a little walk up the street. Come on, Loon. The bubbles. Like clearly Canadian is very bubbly. That's why I like it. I like bubbles, but sometimes Too much gets in my lungs. All right, let's go, baby. All right, your regular leash. You want your regular leash? Yeah. And maybe take your long leash with me in case you want to put it on. Yeah. Yeah. The baby girl. Come on. This way. Come here. Yeah. Yeah. I believe you have Robin's leash on, Loony. You graduated to Robin status. You graduated to Robin status. Robin was the best dog ever. Did you know that? Did you know that? Did you know that Robin was the best dog ever? And you have his leash on, his collar, which makes you the second best dog ever. Animal Lover says, guess what we did today? I don't know. What did you do? I'm not good at guessing games. Whew. Alright, my face is getting a little red. I'm going to be hot by the time I get back, man. Alright, let's see. I have her a long leash in case I want to switch her so that she can run ahead a little bit, but I don't want to give her that leeway right off the bat. But sometimes we end up making it to the lake, and then I'm like, I wish I brought it so she could run a little more. If I can put this in my pocket or what? Where can I put this that it'll fit? You just stick it in my pants, like waistband here. Oh. Nope, that's not gonna work. Then my pants come undone. I can fit in my pocket. I don't have to hold it. It's too cold to hold things. Unless I pull this waistband up and then stick it in. It doesn't fit in the. Here we go. It doesn't fit in the snow pant waistband, but I can pull my regular waistband up above it and then stick it in there. There we go. I could probably take like a bag. You know what? That's a good idea. I'll just put a baggie over my shoulder. This is difficult. That's annoying. Hold on, guys. Let's go get one of my little bags. Just like light little bag. Just something I can throw something in. I have lots of like little baggies. My old Indian bag or whatever. Hold on, guys. Sorry, I'm trying to find this thing. Got a bin of bags. Here we go. There we go. I think this will fit in this one. Just this little light fabric bag. Something very light that I can throw on my shoulder. There we go. There, very light. There we go. Okay, that's easy. That's better. That's better. All right, Loony, you wanna go for a walk? Yeah, you wanna go for a little walk? Go for a little night walk. A little night walk. A little night walk. I sent you pictures and videos of what happened today. You went with a friend for him to adopt a dog. Oh, that's so sweet. A doggy got a new home. A little doggy got a new home. It's so very sweet. I bet the dog is so happy to have a good home. Right? I bet that doggy is so happy to have a new home. Lucky, you gotta stay, bud. Yep, scoot your bum, Lucky. Hold on. Oh, look at her. She's so excited. You know we're going for a walk, huh? You know we're going for a waka waka. You know we're gonna go for a waka waka. Where do you want to go? You want to go towards the lake or towards the neighbors? Where do you want to go? Where do you want to go? She usually wants to go to the lake, but then she also likes the neighbors. Oh, where's she going? See, these are paw prints from last night. Look. You see your paw prints from last night? That's my paw prints next to it. And then those are mine. And these are Loony's from last night going down the driveway. Little Loony paws. They went down the driveway and out. And then those were mine coming back in. And let's see if she can find the other ones from last night. Yep. There's a few of them. Those are some from last night. I gotta get in front of her to show not the ones from right now. Let's go in front of her. She's pulling a little bit. She gets pulls at the very beginning. Oh, there we go. See, now you can see. Right. They're going in a trail down to the lake. This is how I followed her. Y'all, are we back? Y'all, are we back? Are we back? Are we back? I'm gonna get your leash, Loony, over my shoulder a little bit because you're hard camera and flashlight and a dog who's trying to pull. I don't have any control over her while I'm holding all this stuff. Hey, wait. Nope, you gotta wait. Let me get your leash over my shoulder a little bit more. It's like I need to actually have control of you. Get back here. Wait. Just wait. Just wait. Alright, wait. Wait. You come a little further back. Alright, then I can get your leash over my head. Alright. Yes, I'm back now. Did you see me showing the paw prints? I was showing her paw prints from early this morning when she escaped. So see, up ahead, how we're not there yet. I'll show it again because I don't know if you guys saw it. See how we're not here yet. See, these aren't her prints from right now. Wait. Yes. So, see, all these paw prints up there. Up here. Hold on, here's another one. This is with me last night, following her little paw prints. It's just hard to hold everything and the dog. Where's the other one? There they are. Wait, there's a couple more. Little doggy paw prints. There's another one. More. More. So this was me last night, tracking little Loony through the snow. Here's some more. So this was me doing the same thing I'm doing right now. Last night trying to find her when she escaped. It does definitely make it easier when there's definitely makes it easier when there's snow, you can see the tracks. So it gave me a little bit of confidence to find her. At least I know which way she went. Good girl. Alfonso says, take care, Ari. My Loony, have fun in the snow. Haha, take care. You too, Alfonso. Thanks for coming by. As always, thank you. Oh, my glasses are fogging again a little bit. Hold on, Loony. There's something in the snow on the bottom of my boot. Oh. Alright. Sorry, it's hard to hold the camera still, too, when I'm starting to flurry again a little bit. Come on. Yeah, we're just gonna go for a little walk, Loony. Yeah, do you like to go for little walks? She's slowing down and not pulling as much now, at least. It's just at the very beginning she pulls. That's at the very beginning. She gets too excited. Hey, don't pull. Yeah. Come here, with me. Good girl. Slow down, little Loony. Come here. Yeah, you're wheezing yourself. Slow down. McKenna says I got a 8 something IH. Cute pup, Tara's and something. Sorry, my glasses are foggy. It's hard to read y'all's name. I have like a spot of it. I can't wash it. I got too many things in my hands. I can't even take my glasses off to wipe them. Oh, I'm trying. I also don't have anything to wipe them with except for my gloves that are wet. Oh, there we go. Hold on. Tara and Mr. Pete. Or Tara's and Mr. Pete. Cute pup. Thank you. Yes, isn't she? She's very cute. You're very cute. Where's that? A big snowball in the middle of the road. There's a big snowball in the middle of the road. You got an 8 IH. I don't know what that is, but congratulations. Can we make it to the lake? Do you guys want to go to the lake in the nighttime? See the nighttime lake in the snow? It's kind of cool down here. I went down here last night. I was talking about maybe taking you guys another day, but maybe we could just go tonight. Also go another time in the daytime, but hey. Oh, hold on. Loony, stop pulling. Stop your pulling, because you're grabbing at my... Careful. Oh, an 8 inch. I got an 8 inch. Where am I going? I'm just taking the dog for a walk, but we're gonna walk to the lake, I think. As long as I don't get tired going there. Come on. I'm just pulling a little bit. There you go. Here, don't pull. Just walk next to me, bud. I know you get excited, but... There you go. Alright, you're walking better now. I'm very grumpy right now. Why are you grumpy? You got to see a cute little dog you got adopted. Yeah, it's kind of cool out. Ooh, it was a dark and stormy night. Yeah, it's been snowing like non-stop for a few days now. It's much lighter now, but the past couple days have been like crazy. Definitely a big-ass winter storm. Daddy said I'm very grumpy. You're grumpy because Daddy said you're grumpy. Did you snap at him? Well, maybe try to be a little less grumpy. Take some time to yourself and just de-stress. Because it's not good to take your grumpiness out on other people. You had a long day. Yeah, well, it was a lot of excitement, I bet, going to pick out doggies. Oh, my glasses are fogging again. I hate it. Yes, I did. Yeah, it was a lot of excitement. Loony. Hey. Calm down. You're pulling. I don't like to hear you wheezing. Yeah, calm. Calm yourself down. Hey. Put your collar up. Is it still a little too big? 2 or 3 links. I don't think I could take any out anymore without it falling. It's like that fine line where it's either too big or too small. There you go. A little better. Stop weaving, Moon. Sorry, it's hard for me to hold the flashlight. The light might weave a little bit. Especially with you. Stop weaving in front and back of me. Pick a side. Yeah, go on the snowy side. I bet you want to be on the snowy side. I think we're almost at the lake. There you go. You gonna do a pee? Here, go on this side. Let me turn her leash so she's on the right side. Yeah, go ahead. I know you want to be on the snow side. You want to be on the snow side so you can play in the snow. All right, go ahead. There you go. Is that better? So yeah, I walked all the way down here last night looking for her. I did. You snapped at Daddy and Mommy too also. Yeah, well, that's why they think you're a little grumpy if you're snapping at them. You gotta try to be more respectful to your parents. They're the ones that take care of you. I know sometimes we all have disagreements with our parents, but if they haven't done anything, I mean, even if they have done something, you try not to snap. You try to approach it diplomatically and express your needs in a way that aren't snippy snappy. You know? But we all have moments where we snap, I guess. But if you're being grumpy, maybe take some time to yourself so you don't snap at anyone. That's what I do when I tell you I'm having a bad day and I don't want to talk to anyone. It's because I know I'm feeling in a bad mood and I don't want to snap at anybody. So I say, hey, I'm just not going to talk to anybody today. I'm going to have a day where I just mind my own business and don't talk to anybody. Because I know I'm in a tense mood where I might snap for no reason at people. That's Court says, hey Ari, Pixie, Jamie, Marigold, and Animal Lover. Hi Court. Welcome back. Welcome in. Oh, we are down at the lake now, almost. Look at how crazy it is down here. Because they don't plow as much down here. It's let me try to unfog my glasses so that I can actually see without taking my glasses off to see. Hold on. I need something to wipe my glasses with. I gotta pull my shirt out from under. It's the only thing that's not moist, dry to wipe my glasses. Sorry guys, hold on. I'm just trying to wipe my glasses. They fog up so much, it's annoying. Can't see when I walk. I breathe out this foggy air whenever I breathe, and then it moistens my glasses. Watch. That's my breath. But then it blows back at my glasses and fogs them up. Isn't this kind of cool though? Whew. Breathing fog. I'm a fire-breathing dragon. Alright, where'd my glove go? My glove fell. Put my glove in the pocket so that I can have more control here. Alright, let's go. You want to go down to the lake? I think we can actually walk down because most of the houses here are summer homes. So, although it might not be plowed, so I'm going to have to track through the snow, but I can still walk down to the lake. You want to walk down to the lake, Loony? You want to walk down to the lake? Yeah. Here, you know what I'm going to do? This is where I'm going to break out her long leash. That way she can have fun down here. Because there's nothing down here. Yeah. Yeah, Mama's going to break out your long leash. She break out your long leash. Yes, you can run and play. A little bit. At least a little bit. Hold on. Come here. Come here. I got to put your leash on. Come here. Come here. Nope. Right here. Wait. Wait. And take that one off. All right. There you go. Go ahead. Yeah, you know where you're going, Loony. You know where you're going. You know where you're going. See, that's why I always say I want the longer leash at the lake down here, but I forget to bring it. It depends, honey. Does it involve nicknames? Do you need advice? We can give you some advice, I guess, if you need help. As long as you don't spiral, okay? We can have a short discussion and then we're going to wrap it up so that we can get back to talking about the animals. She's really enjoying herself, such a sweet doggy. Yes, she really is. No, okay, no nicknames. Alright, we'll let you, like everyone else, if they have a trouble to bring, we'll have Ari's advice corner. Oh yeah, see, I think this is where we walk down, right? Yeah, it's just, this is where we walk down. It's just It's just full of snow. Unless this is the driveway. I don't think so. I think it's before this little sign. Yeah, it's before that sign, I think. Yep, come on. It's down here. We gotta track through the snow. Come on. Come on, let's go. Oops, sorry. Come on, Loony. Let's go, let's go. Come on. Let's go, let's go. Come on. We can walk down to the lake. We just have to go through the snow. Come on. Yeah, we just have to go through the snow. Yeah, you know where you're going. You just got to get through there. It's going to be easy for you, hard for Mommy. Looks like someone walked down here a little bit because I see tracks. Come on. Let's go, Loon. Yeah. Oh, she's so happy. She's so happy. She's so happy. Such a happy, 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 happy dog. She's a happy, 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 happy dog. Oh. Yeah, this house right here is, I believe, just a summer house, so there ain't nobody here. Don't have to be too quiet. Oh. Yeah, this is where we walk in the summer all the time, but it's a little crazier in the winter. And the docks are up and stuff. Whoa. I'm gonna walk down to the lake. Crazy, Loony. Loony, be careful because the lake is frozen. You don't want to fall in. The lake is all snow. Whoa, you don't know where the lake ends and the ground begins. This is that lake area we come to all the time. But, don't know where the lake ends and the water begins, right? There's no water, Loony. It's all snow. This is the lake in the mountains. Come on, Loon. Up here. Up, up. Come on. Up, up. Over here. Yeah. Come on, baby. Careful. Yeah, be careful. See, she knows. She knows that's water under there. Be careful. Isn't that cool? The doggies that was barking, I let one of the doggies sniff my hand 2 times, and Julie did it 1 time and it said no hands near the dog kennels. Oh, well, that's just for your safety, but maybe you didn't see the sign until after. I think it's tempting for everyone. I probably would have done the same thing even if it said not to. It's just probably a warning for people's safety, but Loony, come on, don't go too deep into the water over there. I don't want you to fall in. This is like right here near these rocks. I can see the lumps of the rocks, and that's where the land stops and it goes into water. So she's standing on water right now. Though it is pretty low end over there, but with all the snow, if she falls in, it'll still be kind of hard to get out, maybe. Come on. Yeah, don't beat yourself up over it, hun. It's it's like a rule that they put up for people's safety to, like, if, there's a lot of dogs sometimes in shelters that, they're not in the best place mentally because they're not in a home. They can be stressed. So they worry about dogs biting people, maybe. Like I said, that's why it's always good to ask before you pet, but I don't know, at a shelter with all the dogs around, I'm sure a lot of people break that rule. You're not the only one. I could see myself doing it too. Is that why you're grumpy? You're upset at yourself for breaking the rule? Ready? Yeah, you having so much fun? This is all the lake. I have a new aunt. How do you have a new aunt? Did your family member get married? Look at you playing on the water. You gonna poop in the water? I mean, I guess that's a good place for it. It'll disappear when it melts. I ain't going there to pick it up, that's for sure. That's the lake. It'll disappear into the lake when it melts. Christy Sula says, hi. Hi, Christy. How are you? So yeah, I love this area. This is where I like usually walk to take my dog. In the summer, it's awesome. We can go in the water and stuff. Right now, she's walking on water. Loony, you're like Jesus, walking on water. I ain't going down there, but you got light feet. I got a lead foot over here. I think she can handle it, but I'm not. I ain't trusting myself out there. Although this is the low end, so I'm pretty sure it's mostly frozen over, but I ain't gonna take her much. I'm not gonna walk in there to take her further out. But yeah, this is all the lake. This is Lake Winnisquam. I don't know if I can I put this flashlight on too so you get a better view? Okay, got the actual phone flashlight. There you go. This is Lake Winnisquam. Frozen Lake Winnisquam. Those are all the white mountains and stuff over there in the distance. This is New Hampshire. Oh, you're just grumpy because you had a long day. Your dad has a friend. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, this is New Hampshire. This is Lake Winnisquam in New Hampshire. It's up in the lakes region, like northern New Hampshire, kind of near the White Mountains. I don't say my actual, like, city, state, not state, sorry, my actual city. I say my state is New Hampshire, but I don't say my actual city and stuff for safety reasons. It's a big lake, so it covers actually multiple towns. So I don't mind saying even what lake it is, but as you can see, it's a pretty big lake. It goes all the way out that way for a handful of miles. Whoops, sorry, slipping. Oh, careful, Loony. And then it goes that way. I think not quite as long that way, but it goes that way for like 3 towns. How does Loony like it? Carroll County over there, isn't that in New Hampshire? Nice. That's New Hampshire too, right? Yeah, we're Belknap. But like I said, it's a few towns. Handful of towns up here. Lake Winnisquam. What is she doing? She's just running around on the lake. What do dogs do? They just run around. It is nice. Yeah, I thought so. Wasn't sure. Is that Banana Head Jim? Did you just change your name? Everyone has different. I have someone I know on here, Banana Head Jim. We've corresponded a few times, but I don't know if it's the same Jim there. Because everyone's been changing their ats and stuff. YouTube's been changing. No? Okay, just making sure. Because I have another sub on here who's been a sub for a while, and we've like talked a few times and stuff. His name's Banana Head Jim. We were going to do a collab at some point because we both live in New Hampshire, and he does YouTube as well. Yeah, so she's on the lake right now. This is where the where the land meets the sea, kind of, so to speak. I'm standing at the edge here, and I don't know exactly. I think I'm still on land. But somewhere in this general area, somewhere in this general area right here is where the land meets the sea. I'm on like a little boat launch thing right here. This is like a little boat launch that slams. I have to take my unfogging. Oh, I have to sit. My face is all red from running back home. Whoo! Oh my god. Oh yeah, sorry about that, guys. The phone died for a second. The dog hair stuck under the lens of the camera too. I don't think that's affecting it really though. I think it's just the fog. All right, hold on. We gotta put our thing back on, our Wi-Fi back on. Oh, let's see. Let me make sure I'm back here. Turn the volume down. Make sure this is working on my computer. Okay, I think it's working now. Whew. Okay, sorry about that. Like I said, the phone died while we were at the lake, so it's gonna jump cut for everybody from the lake to back home. So I ran back home. So you can see my face is beet red from trying to run. I don't look at the difference between my neck and my face. It's ridiculous how red like a tomato I get. I don't run well. Yeah, I just got home. I had to run home. My battery died, so I'm plugged in now. Loony had a good run though. She had fun running because Mom doesn't usually run very well. We didn't run the whole time. I had to take stops, but we got power walked, a mix between running and power walking. So she's all happy. We do have to go back out to take care of the goats, but I need a minute for my head to cool off. I'm like cold on the rest of my body and my head feels like it's about to explode. It's like hot, hot, hot. I just need a minute. This is where I do those deep breathing that I showed you. Works in times like these too. Fucking red I am. And I need some water probably. We'll go get some water. Hold on, I gotta leave my phone plugged in, but we're gonna get some water. You can watch Loony sleep. Or rest. And yeah, we are gonna have to go out to the other animals after I cool myself off for a minute. I might tripod here. Yeah, I didn't bring my battery pack with me, so I had to get all the way home before I could. Usually I would just plug it back into the battery pack and be able to boot it back up pretty quick, but it took me, I don't know, a good at least 5-10 minutes to get home or something. I don't know how long it took. I went as fast as I could, but I'm sure it was at least 5 minutes. But you guys were waiting. Frozen. Frozen while my camera was dead. Because I didn't have the battery pack with me to boot it up right away. So next time that happens, or next time I decide to like run out the door and go on a random walk, someone just stop me and remind me to grab my battery pack. Say, Ari, grab your battery pack before you leave. I do usually keep them charged, and I have like 3 of them, so I'm able to like oscillate them and keep at least one of them charged at all times. So most of the time they're charged at least. At least one of them is charged that I can grab. I just have to check which one. Alright, what was I grabbing? Oh, my bottle of water. Oh boy. All right. Oh my goodness. All right, I just have to get a bottle of water. Had one next to my bed. All right, the color's coming back to my face a little bit. Or rather, the extra color is leaving my face, returning to its normal color. Thank you. Thank you, Christine. Animal lover Christine says, like and subscribe, everyone. Yeah, thank you. Oh, I'm definitely too out of breath to say it right now. But man, Loony had a lot of fun. That was fun, huh, Loony? Loony says, take me to the lake more often, Mommy. I don't want to go just in the summer. I want to go play on top of the lake, not just in the lake. Oh, yeah, I just need to sit for a second.
Like flapping like a seal, but I'm just trying to cool my face off. I feel like I do in the summertime when I'm in the garden in the heat. All right, we're going to take care of the animals in a minute. I just got home with Loony. I'm just warming up and cooling off at the same time. Thank you. We will make sure the lights are shut tonight. I didn't mean to leave anything on last night. It was kind of random with the dog escaping in the middle of the morning. Amanda Standish says, take a break. Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. We're taking a little break, but then we have to go visit my goats and chickies out there. The guinea hens. Bring we have barn animals outside. So I gotta go take care of my outside animals. Woo! Yeah, we took a walk with the dog. I see you probably just came in, so I don't know if you saw. We were down at the lake with the dog, and I just ran home because my phone died. So we ran home, so I'm just a little out of breath. So I'm taking a little break, but there's work yet to be done, just a little bit. And then after we do the animals, I'm probably gonna log off and make my own dinner. It's just gonna be something simple, so I'm not gonna. Sometimes I'll do like cooking streams and stuff. I don't think I'm gonna stay on to cook my dinner. But yeah, hi Amanda, by the way. I guess your work is never done. Oh, it'll be done soon. Is that your bird? Yeah, chirping in the background. There's multiple birds. There's 4 of them. Halo, Blue Moon, Frightful, and Twilight. Those are my birdies. They're right there. Yeah, you can watch them because they're more fun than watching my red face. There they are. There's one of them. That's Twilight. They're fun. They play around. And that is Blue Moon there in the back. There he's hopping around. That one's Halo with the water bottle. Halo, is there water there? Looks like it. Yeah, he's got some. Just make sure I don't have to fill it. And where's Frightful? There's one more somewhere. Where is she? There's Halo and Blue Moon right there. Amanda Sanders says, your birds are beautiful. Thank you. Yes, they really are. Says hi from Central Florida. Oh, cool. Lovebirds they're lovebirds. And yeah, they're pretty common in Florida too, aren't they? Remember in Florida, a lot of people have these type of birds because they do well in the heat. I had one when I used to live in Florida as well, and I had one when I lived in Florida. I got 4 of them now, but I had just a single lovebird back then when I was a kid. Where's Frightful? Frightful, you hiding? Oh, there she is. She was behind Twilight. There she is. So there's 2 pairs. There's Frightful and Twilight right there. Sorry, it blurs, I guess. But right there on that little triangle perch. I can stand up now and go over there. I had to sit for a second while my circulation came back out of my face. Oh no, I can't. Well, I can. I just have to plug it back into something. Let's plug in a battery pack here. Hold on. I have to plug it into a battery pack. There we go. Is my battery still dead? All right. There. I just needed to sit for a second to get my breath back. But yes, this is Twilight and Frightful. These 2 are siblings. They're like from a different clutch, so she's a few months older. This is the only girl. She's Frightful. She's 4 years old. He'll be 4 years old in February. So she turned 4 in like around Thanksgiving, a couple days before Thanksgiving, and then his birthday's in February. So they're like 4 or 5 months apart or something like that. I think 4 months apart, right? Thanksgiving. That's November. Sorry, I'm having trouble thinking because my brain's on fire. November, December, January, February. Yeah, 3 to 4 months, 3.5 months apart. They had my mama bird I used to have. She had back-to-back clutches, basically. She had her as a baby, and then once those babies were out of the nest, she had another baby. or another set of babies. I don't have all of them. I just have him, and I had one other one that I kept from that clutch, and she passed away a couple of years ago from a egg binding situation. But yeah, so these two are siblings, and then this is the daddy. He's their dad. So this is Halo, and he's the dad of the other two. And then this is Blue Moon, and he's kind of like a rescue situation. It wasn't like a bad situation. They were actually very loving and took good care of him. They just couldn't keep him, so. And they thought he would be happier with friends. He was a single bird when I got him, so it actually took him like a full year to integrate him to be getting along with other birds. And not, he was terrified of other birds. He'd like basically never seen another bird, and when he was a baby, like since he was a baby. And he was like about 2 when I got him. It's been a couple years now. So he was like 2 when I got him, and he had never seen another bird basically since he was little. So it took a full year to get him integrated into the cage with the rest of them. I used to have 2 cages side by side. Amanda says you're a good person to keep them happy and healthy. Thank you. They are due for a cage cleaning, though. They're not quite as hygienic as they should be right now, but they are happy, healthy. They're just due for their cage to be cleaned because the bottom is getting pretty messy. The top is fine, but it all falls to the bottom and gets pretty icky. They pick up their dishes. They knock their dishes out. Their treat bowls. Those are just treat bowls. They have these bowls up here that we give them treats in. It's turning its head, yeah. They cock their head all the time to look at you because their eyes are like on the side of their head, basically. See how their eyes are on the sides? So they'll cock their head to kind of look at you better. Thank you. What do you put them in to clean them? Oh, I just let them fly around the house when I clean their cage. We just let them out and they fly around the house. I just open the cage and they come out and fly. Dish too. Fix the dishes while I'm standing here. Yes, they are very sweet. Especially these two because I raised them since they were, these are the ones that were born here. Halo I got from a breeder. I've had him, he's like almost 7, I think. Right? I got him in 2020 and he was already like 11 months old. No, 2019. Yeah, so he's like almost 7. And then these guys are 4. He has a little bald spot on his face right now, but it is molting season. Well, it's close to molting season. I don't know. He might be molting early or someone pulled some feathers off his face. I'm looking at you. Sometimes there you go. See, they preen at each other, and sometimes they'll pull each other's feathers out accidentally when they're bickering. But I don't know if it was a molt or if they were bickering and grabbed some feathers accidentally. Yeah, sweet boy. You giving me nibbles? Yeah. Watch how Halo begs when he wants treats. These are their treats, and he'll rub up and down on the cage. He does this with his beak. Watch. He does this. You'll see him do this with his beak, basically. Watch. You want some treats? Do you want some treats? He's looking down at me getting them. You want some? Now watch. There you go. There's his little... He does that with his beak to beg for his treats. You getting them? Mommy's getting them. There you go. So yeah, that's what he does when he wants his treats. He does this. Doot, 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 with his beak. It's very cute. I'm almost out of treats though. I'm at like the bottom of the bin here. I got one more piece and then a bunch of crumbs. Here you go. Here, Blue. Animal Lovers said hi. It takes a special person to do what you do. Well, I'm just an animal lover. Like Animal Lover. Animal Lover has the name Animal Lover, but yeah, I've always been more connected to animals than people, I guess, in a way. Okay, you guys got plenty of water. You guys do need some more food, though. It's like mostly crumbs in there, and I want to dump all these crumbs. Sometimes I just pour them in on top, but it's getting more crumbs than food in there. Hi. Hold on, I'm gonna replace this while I'm here. I may as well, because I don't want to go outside and do the barn animals yet. I'll take care of you guys instead first. Oh, my face is still red, so I'm still just waiting for my blood pressure to go down a little bit, whatever's going on. When I run like that, especially in the cold, it like vasoconstricts everything. Or vasodilates everything, rather, to get blood to all your... Alright, yeah, that's mostly crumbs. We'll toss that one. This one has a little bit of food in it, so I'll sift it. Where's my shifter? Where's my shifter? Where's my sifter? Hold on, guys. Where's the sifter? Where's the sifter? I have a little sifter that I use to sift the food. But I don't know. Oh, here it is. This is how they get the crumbs out of the food, because it's all, I don't know, look. Well, it's just a piece of Brussels sprout that fell in there, but if you relax, your blood pressure will come down. Yeah, that's why I was sitting on the couch at first. I'm trying to take deep breaths. It's just because I ran home in the cold. But see, it's all like, it's all crumbs, but there's still some pellets in there and stuff. That's a pellet. So and there's some pellets over here that I had poured on top earlier. So I have to wash the dishes, but I sift it to get the crumbs out, but leave the pellets. The other one was just mostly crumbs. There was maybe a few pellets, but if you leave it eventually, they will eat the crumbs, but I don't like forcing them to eat crumbs. If they're really hungry, they'll eat them, but sometimes I'll take the crumbs and I'll make a birdie bread with them. That one's kind of, just make sure it's clean in here. Pull out any like I don't know, that's like a piece of, probably more of the dried up Brussels sprouts that they had in their treat bowl. Yeah, there's like pieces of Brussels sprouts that fell in there. So they had Brussels sprouts for a treat the other day. I think you guys saw me give them to them. It was like last night or the night before, a couple nights ago. When it was the night I made the pizza, I grabbed a Brussels sprout and I gave them some peppers from my pizza, and then I threw some carrot and Brussels sprout in there for them. It wasn't in this dish, it was in the dish up above, but sometimes stuff falls, they drop it. There we go. So yeah, so now I have pellets, and we can dump the crumbs. So that's how we do that. I'm low income, low budget, disabled, so I can't afford to just waste food. We won't like force them to eat crumbs, but I will sift the actual pellets out and refeed them what they can actually eat. We're not going to be wasteful here. It's like a kid. Eat your dinner. If I have to sift it out and refeed it to you the next day, you're going to eat it. It just makes it easier for them to not have to pick through the crumbs to find the actual food, because I just get rid of the crumbs and then they can just have the actual pellets, which they make more crumbs out of. Silly birds. Birds are kind of messy, but we love them. Animal Lover says you're my favorite adult comfort person. Thank you. And I love you so very much. And Animal Lover also says, hi, Blue Moon and Halo. Aw, Frightful and Twilight feel left out. They say, why don't you ever say hi to us? Don't worry, they get the most attention from Mommy because they climb all over me when I put my hands in the cage. The other ones are a little more independent. They're just not as people friendly to my hands. They're friendly. They just don't like hands as much, so they don't climb all over my hands. Yes, you did. You've been spelling his name right for a while. Halo, little boy Halo. I sing his little song. He still likes his little song. I used to sing it to him more when he was a single bird. When I first got him, I had just him. And then later I got his mate, and then they had babies, and then his mate passed away, so I got him, another bird. And that's how we ended up with, well, he hooked up with his daughter for a little while. His mate passed away, and then he teamed up with his daughter, and then one of his daughters passed away. That was Pixie, our Pixie, because I know we have our mod Pixie now. So that's what I was saying. We had a bird named Pixie Stardust, and Halo teamed up with her, like paired up with her for a while. Twilight and Frightful were like pretty much always a pair. Like from the beginning, because they were both kind of like babies together, and I don't know, they were boy and girl. They teamed up. For a while it was a trio, actually. It was the 3 siblings were all together, but the boy and girl, Twilight and Frightful, were always closer. But all the 3 siblings were like a trio. They all used to hang out together. And then when the mama bird passed away, Pixie she made the moves on her own dad. She kind of put the moves on him, and he ended up pairing up with his daughter. And they were together for like a year, and then Pixie passed away from an egg. She had an egg that, I don't know, it got like, they have eggs that can get like this, it's called egg bound, where the egg gets stuck inside them, and she tried to get it out, and it had like it's a cloaca prolapse, where their insides basically turn inside out. It's not very pretty, and that's what I woke up to one morning. So that was not fun. I still it bothers me thinking about it. You're doing great, honey. And I love that you ask when you have something that's bothering you that you want to talk about. That way we can, decide if it's appropriate to talk about here or not. So you've been doing awesome. All right, so here's the birdies. We're going to give them back their pellets in a nice clean dish now. Oh, and yes, it is cage cleaning week. So I don't know, tomorrow, I'm in pain today after last night's fiasco, but tomorrow we definitely have to get on this bird cage. Oh, okay, Here, let's get you a little more pellets too. Put with that because it's kind of not that much. Hi. I'll get you a little bit. I'm going to add a little bit more. I'll put some in this back bowl too. That way there's an extra bowl in case you guys are getting bicker. Sometimes you guys bicker like children. They bicker like little children sometimes. So yes, you'll always hear, no matter what I'm doing, you'll always hear these guys in the background because they just like to chat. They're very chatty. They're chatty Cathys, huh? Are you guys a bunch of chatty Cathys? Are you guys a bunch of chatty Cathys? Hi, Halo. Hi. Hi. I'm gonna get you a treat. Here, watch. See, they come running. You guys come running. You wanna get some too, Halo? Move that string. I gotta just cut that string. I think the toy that was on it already fell off. Get in there, Halo. Get in there. See, these two I raised from, it was sitting in the bowl. Yeah, they do that sometimes. These two that are on my hand, they were hand raised by me, so they're very, like, since they were eggs, I hatched them here. They came here from eggs. They've never known anything else but me. So they're very comfortable jumping right into my hands. The other two don't really like to go on me as much, or like, they don't like my hands as much. They'll go on my shoulders and everything like that, but they don't like me holding them as much. Yes, we can, honey. You guys gonna have your pellets, your brand new pellets fresh? There you go. Yeah, these guys are just having some tweets. Some treaty tweets. I call them tweets. Treats for the tweets. Sorry, it's a little like blurry still. I don't know if it's the focus. You did a live stream, so oh, I saw that. I want to watch it later. I saw it online, but Loony had wanted to play, so I was having to take Loony out because I hopped on YouTube and MJ was on, and then I saw that you had a live. I watched a little bit of MJ because she was live at the moment. She was like still live, so I could still talk to her. Your live had already finished, but I saw you showing all your webkins, so I do want to watch it later. Because I want to see all the other ones except for Paws. Paws is on his way, though. He's on his way back from vacation. He should be at your house in, like, maybe a week. He's taking the scenic route. But he's on his way. Hey, Blue. You want some? You gonna get some, Blue? Hi. Sure. I mean, it'll be hard to like hear both of it, but maybe I can mute it or turn the volume down low so that I can chat with you and still like see what you're showing. You usually don't talk that much on your live streams anyway, so I can chat with you and I can like watch the thing on the TV, but like have it on mute or something. Unless you want to just type. I thought you maybe wanted to call. If you wanted to call, I'd have to watch your thing on mute. If you want to just type, I can watch it and play it, actually, and be able to hear it. Depends on what you want to do. I don't want a long call anyway if we call, but I can't wait for you to see it. Yeah, I wanted to watch it. I also want to watch the rest of MJ's stream because she was playing the Walking Dead game. And I stopped, like, watching it, like, right kind of at a pretty pivotal point, like the dad or whatever had just got shot. I've never actually played the, like, the reality game. I play like the Walking Dead phone game. I do play some games. I just don't really stream games. And they're mostly like little crappy, whatever, not crappy, but they're just little phone games. Hi, Faithful. Hi, girly. Honey, I don't think you should come out right now, though. Unless the dog wants to go in her crate, you can come. Maybe. Hold on. Actually, the dog did just take a long... Hold on. Let me go make sure the dog's sealed up and the cats. And then maybe you guys can come out for a little bit. It's just, oh, actually, I still have to do the goats, though. I know you guys want to come out. Hold on. You want to type while I'm watching it? Okay. That works better for me anyway, because then I can actually watch it. Here, look who I got. I got Faithful. Hi. 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 Oh. Hi. You want to go back with your bud? There you go. All right. Go ahead. You're the one that wanted to come out for a second, so. She was like trying to climb out, so I just took her out for a second, but she was trying to come out, but I still have to go do the goats, so I can't let them fly around the house while I'm outside. Oh, maybe after I come in, if the animals are settled, like the other animals, just to go do the animals. We're gonna go do the goats, and then I'm getting off because I already been on for a while. Then we can chat, and I want to watch everybody else's streams. Yeah, MJ was doing the Walking Dead game. So I play phone games sometimes. I'm a big Walking Dead fan. I don't know if anybody knows that about me. I'm so chill, you wouldn't expect me to be like into like murdering zombies. My snow pants back on. Yeah, big Walking Dead fan. I started watching it. I remember the exact episode that I first got into it actually was season 3 or 4. I don't remember if it's 3 or 4. It's the one where I came in at the episode, like my family was watching it, my little brother, I think, and my friend Megan, they were watching it, and I came in and sat down at like, it was like literally where the character Daryl and his brother Merle, they're like pitted against each other in like a duel to the death kind of situation by this evil governor guy. If you don't know you'd have to kind of be familiar with the stories for all the characters, but Daryl and Merle are like brothers, and they've been separated for like a long time, and then they meet back up and basically like come face to face with each other as like these bags are torn off their heads and they're put into a pit, like a fighting pit, by this governor guy who like rules a town in the apocalypse. He's like taken over this town and kind of like ruling it by deceit, almost kind of like Trump's doing now, like lying to his people about what's really going on so that he can do like nefarious things and take over different different tribal, not tribes, but what would you call them, like different communities, different communities and outposts and stuff. So he's taking over different like tribes and groups of people through nefarious means, while like making it seem like he's like a safe haven for people and very diplomatic. So he calls himself the governor, and then he like has these like fighting, like kind of like gladiator type situations where he pits people against each other. So that's the episode I came in at, and I was like, what the heck am I watching? But it was very captivating. So that was the first episode I ever saw, was that episode. I came in at that episode, and then I was like, I have to start from the beginning, because I have no idea what's going on, but I want to see more. So, would I be able to mute it if the birds, oh, the birds outside? Well, if I mute it, I can't talk, is the problem. So it's like, if I'm just going to mute the live stream, why bother having a live stream? They always kind of make some noise. They like to bang on the damn ceiling. All right, let's see. We gotta go grab the bag of, yeah, so I've been a Walking Dead fan since, it was like season 3 or 4. I think that's season 3, because then season 4 is more when things are like settled at prison. This was like when things are still like in upheaval. So, well, the first half of season 4, things are kind of more settled. And then the second half of season 4 is when the governor comes back. Like, they drive him away and basically kill his group and stuff, and like end his regime. And then he's kind of like banished into the ether. And then he like comes back for revenge, like later on in the second half of the season. So here we go. Here's just getting my bag. So yeah, I'm trying to remember. It's been a while. The show came out in 2010, so I came into it like a couple years in. And then I went back and started from the beginning and binge watched to get back to where it was going on, you know. No, you're not in trouble for asking. It's just not like feasible to mute the live stream when the birds make noises, because then I can't say anything. You can mute your end if you want to mute your end. If it bothers you, you can like, I think, like turn off your earphones or turn them down. But I'm not going to mute my end, because then I can't really stream. But you have the option to mute your end, or take your earphones off or whatever, if it's bothering you. You know, you have the option to turn your volume all the way down. I won't penalize you for it, or be mad if you got to turn your volume down. If something's too loud for you, definitely turn your volume down, hon. The birds are a little annoying, but you have sensory issues, so it's like more annoying for you. I don't know, it's like probably a little annoying for everybody else, but I'm sure it's more annoying for everybody else. Sorry, I'm sure it's more annoying for you than it is for everybody else. Like, everyone else might be able to handle it. No, I'm not mad at you for asking. I'm just proposing an option that could work for you. To mute it on your end. You have the option to mute too, you know? You can still mute even if I don't mute. You can mute me. Like, it's still, I can still talk and to the rest of the people, but you can mute it so you don't hear it. If the birds start bothering you, you either, you know, mute it on your end or, no, honey, girl, gosh, you're gonna lose me for asking simple questions. Oh, but like I said, definitely if it's something that's giving you sensory feedback in a negative way, when the birds do that, definitely feel free to mute it, because you have the option to mute too. You can just turn, I'm not sure if there's an actual mute. I think, yeah, when you watch YouTube on the volume button, you can just hit the volume button and like on the actual thing, and it'll turn it completely off. can go show you on my computer. I believe it's the same way on the phone. Let me go show you on my computer how you do it. Because I don't know if you realize this, but you can mute me too. Having it orange, and then I give the goats the orange peel. I'm like, if I'm going to go out there. This all stuff for the goats. And then I have their cough medicine. Because Whiskey was doing better, and now Lily's starting to cough. So we gotta where's that the scoop? I don't know where the scoop went. It was in these pockets, but oh, is it still here? Yes, I still got it. Okay. Let me bring a scoop for Lily, and then a scoop for Whiskey because I'm still on his 2-week course. Actually, now I have to bring the scoop out too to make sure they each get an even amount, so I can measure it. Okay. But yeah, let me show you how to mute it first before I go out there. I will show you, honey. That way you know how to mute it, so that you can mute it on your end. That way you don't have to ask me to mute it. Yeah, you have volume. I'm gonna show her how to do it in case she doesn't realize. You don't have the mute button on your phone? Yes, you do, honey. And you have volume. The volume, you just turn the volume all the way down on your phone. Like, you can use the side buttons on your phone, literally, to turn your volume down on your phone. Yes, so you turn your volume all the way down, and that's basically muting. Or like, if you're on, you have this little option here, like a little red button. Hold on. Oh, sorry. Thing. Here, this is my stream. It's like here now. Oh, hold on. Stream. See, this is here now. That's me. And you can go like this. Here. That's me. Loud, loud, loud. Go like this. Here. That's me. Loud, loud, loud. And oh, no, no, no. Now you can't hear anything. You turn the volume down. See, now it's not playing out of the computer. Ooh, no, no, no. Now you can't hear anything. You turn ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, I feel like that Ace Ventura scene. See, you just turn your volume down all the way, and that's basically X. And also here, if you just hit it like that, or at least on a computer, you can do it like that, and it just auto mutes it. But on a phone, you just turn your volume down all the way. So you just turn your volume all the way down. And that's what it does. Remember that Ace Ventura scene? I think I can find it. Let's see. Ace Ventura door scene. This is what I remind me of. Sliding door scene. Let's go. Let's see this. Is this the right one?
I left the tickets on the plane.
I want to play ads.
The Canada-Russia final
Come on,
showcasing
people.
the two most
Stupid
talked about
ads.
prospects in the world.
Skippy, skip, skip.
So, you don't think this is an obvious suicide, Mr. Pet Detective?
Well, I wouldn't say that. Lord knows there's plenty of evidence here to support your theory. Except, of course, for that spot of blood on the railing over there.
This is what this reminds me of when I was doing that.
May I tell you what I think happened? Alrighty then. Roger Podacter went out after work. He had a few drinks and he came home. But he wasn't alone. Someone else was with him in this apartment. There was a struggle.
Alright, hold on. Let's just do a quick clip. Here we go. Hold on. Let's get to the part I want. Thank you.
Guess I'm a little out of my league here.
Alrighty then.
Einhorn, good work.
Where's the door
there
part?
is just
Here we
one
go.
more thing, Lieutenant.
I think you can play
This
small
woman is Roger
clips.
Dactor's neighbor. She lives across the hall. She said she heard a scream. Is that right?
Fair
ma'am?
use, fair
And you
use.
said you had to open the balcony door when you came in the room?
That's true.
You're certain you had to open this door?
Yeah, I'm certain.
What's the point, Ventura?
Only this. This is double pane soundproof glass. There's no way that neighbor could have heard Pedactor scream on the way down with that door shut.
I love that movie. Still holds up to this day. No, me doing that with the volume reminded me of that. Fair use as an example of what I was doing with my. Just using it as an example. Disclaimer: this is fair use to use as an short example of something I was just doing. I don't know if that holds up, but. All right, let's get the black thing on the bottom. But thank you, Jamie. I tried to keep the clip short so that they let you get away with like using a very small portion, you know. Where's that bag? Oh, I left it over here. Okay. But yeah, that's reminded me of what I was doing with the volume. Like up. I was going up and down with the volume is him going, closing and opening the door. I gotta get this back on the tripod. It's hard because I have the battery pack still attached to it. Alright, let's go out to the goats and make sure the goats and the chickies are all good. Orange peel smell on the couch. So yeah, sweetie, just mute your volume, hon. All that to say, mute your own volume. You have that option. I don't know where my other glove is. Got one here. I usually end up taking the other one off anyway so that I can do stuff. So let's just put one on and call it a day. I usually need at least one hand free to do stuff anyway. Alright, we got our little baggie. I found my baggie. It was in the garage. I didn't have it the other day. I had to carry the water bottles by hand. That was annoying. When are you able to eat their eggs? When they start laying eggs? They're only a few months old right now. I think it takes like 8 months, so hopefully by the summer. Let's see. We got them in like, I think, was it October or November we got them? Late October, early November. December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July. So by the summer they should start laying, I think. July, August, it'll be summer by the summer when they start laying. Hi guys. Hi guys. Okay, you still got water and hay, but we'll refresh the water. Hello. Hello. Chickies. Chickies. Here, let me dump their water. Hi, Whiskey. Whiskey boy. Whiskey boy. Yes, I am going to watch your live stream, your Webkinz live stream. I can watch it first. Oh, well, you're choking yourself there because you're sticking your head over the thing. Stop. Hi. I don't think that was a real cough. I think he's just choking himself, sticking his head over the balcony. but you're still getting cough medicine anyway. So, alright, let's dump the water. This is always hanging it. Hi. Hello. Hi, goats. Yes, hi, goats. Here's Whiskey and Lily, Whiskey and Lily. Hi. Let me cut this open. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. The chickens are being good so far. They're just making their little peeps. Don't want to jinx it though. Don't want to jinx it. You guys just peeping quietly? You guys just gonna peep quietly? Sorry. I don't want to scare them. That's what sometimes makes them go crazy. If I make a noise too loud, then they make crazy squeaks. Hi guys. Hi Lily Pants. Hi Lily Pants. The first video of the chicks was October 15th. Okay, so it was October. Yes, I thought they were closer to 4 months. So November, December, January. Yeah, it's almost February. So they're, yeah, about 4 months. They seem older. They grow so big. But yeah, it'll be summer by the time they start laying. Hi, look at you smiling with those little teeth. Careful, keep your neck, you extend your neck so far out, you give yourself a coughing fit. You still seem a little bit, he hasn't been coughing as much, but when he does something that irritates his throat, like hanging it over the bars, it seems like he's still very quickly irritated. He's quick to irritation if he does something crazy like that. Alright, let's get a scoop here. We got a scoop for Lily of cough medicine because she's been coughing a little bit. They were only a day old. Oh, I guess that one's Whiskey's. We got one for Whiskey and one for Lily. I just gotta keep them separate so that they both get the same amount. There you go. There you go. Alright, now the other one's for Lily. Whiskey, keep your nose out of this one. This one's for Lil. Here, Lily, come here. You get this one, honey. There you go. Nope, Whiskey, not you. Not you. Keep your nose out. Keep your nose out. This one's for Lil. Keep your nose out of there. Yep, there you go. Alright, Lily got it. Here you go. I got one more little piece. Get it, get it, get it. Get it, get it, get it. Alright, here, that's just a tiny piece. Whatever. Oh, now they're pecking at the ceiling again. Yeah, they were only a day old. They were day-old chicks. They had just hatched the night before. They had just hatched the night before when we got them. Hi! They were like literally day-old chicks. When you get them from the store, they sell them as day-old. They're like called day-old chicks, but obviously they're not actually a day old because they've had to be shipped there, and then it's however long it takes for them to be bought. So they're like within a week. They call it day-old chicks, but it's like within a week old, basically. Anything that's marketed as day-old chicks is a week, within a week. But it could be anywhere from 2 days to a week. But we got them directly from a farm. Like one of my mom's friends, clients, who had it's my mom's client. But she sold them like multiple houses, so they've kind of become like more than just acquaintances. Hey guys. Oh, just the good stuff. There we go. There, I put one down for Lily. so Lily can get some, and then one down for Whiskey. Get 2 bowls. It looks like she's eating off the floor, but it's a clear bowl. And then put the black one down for Whiskey, although he dropped one. There you go. You dropping him, Whiskey? Birdie, stop your pecking. Stop your pecking. Is it still warm? Okay, that's still on. That's good. Just go get banged out. Go bang this on the tree. This is just that stupid cover that gets all shat on. It's like frozen on there. Oh. Well, at least I know it's not going to fall off into the dish because it's frozen on there. There's their clean food. Shake it. Get all the crumble to go down into the dish. Why do you guys peck on the ceiling? Oh, sorry. Why are you guys pecking up there? Why are you guys pecking, little crazy vulture turkeys? Woo, I got just really dizzy looking up there. Woo! Oh my God. Woo! Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Whew. The world just spun upside down. I guess I'm still not recovered from running home. Oh man, that was, I felt like I was gonna fall over. That was weird. The whole world, whoa, okay, I'm still falling over. My leg went like, ah. Okay, I think I gotta go back inside. I'm not safe out here. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm not having a good day today. I'm gonna laugh it off, if not I'll cry. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I almost fell over. The world's spinning a little bit. Oh God. I don't think I have POTS, but sometimes I think I have POTS. It's not like normal, but I also don't usually like heavily exert myself to that degree, I guess. I don't know. This is why I try not to run. I don't usually run, but when I do, that's what happens. That's why I don't. Here, we're gonna give them some giving them some mealworms. There you go. Mealy worms. Just give them some mealworms treats. Mealworm treats. And this little cup has to come in with us. Because that's for their... Oh, you guys want some bread? I still have some bready treats in here for you. You have your volume kind of down, but I have it where I can hear your voice because your voice comforts me. Oh, okay. That's good. And Jamie, thank you for going to look back when we did the first guinea hen stream. That was helpful, now I know. There you go. Oh, you dropped it, hun. There you go. There you go. There's one more. Alright. They have little bread treats, but I try not to give them too much grain at once, so they only get like one a day. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, sweetie. Alright, good night, guys. I think it'll be warm enough. It feels a little warmer tonight. My hands aren't freezing without the gloves, so it'll be warm enough to let you guys out tomorrow. I've been keeping them in a little bit because it's been too cold to open the barn up. We've had like the heater going in here. There's a heater going for the chicks. And if I keep the barn closed and I got their door closed, it does warm up in here. Especially overnight, it's been in the negatives, but it does feel warmer tonight, so I think we can open you guys up tomorrow. Yeah. Oh, good night, guys. I know. I know, honeys. I know. I know. Mama's having a bad day here. I usually stay out with you longer, but I feel like I'm going to fall over. Yeah. Hi. Look, guys. Can I give you a snuggle? Did you guys eat the Christmas tree, Bear? They ate the Christmas tree. Aw, well, that's sweet. Animal Lover says, I don't know why, but your voice comforts me. I think we all have people like that, though. Like, I have people I watch when I'm going to sleep because their voices just very comfort me. There's this lady, Avery After Dark. She tells, like, ghost stories. I don't have, like, any special connection to her. She's not my friend. What are you spitting at me? She's not my friend or anything. Her voice is very soothing. So I fall asleep sometime to her telling, like, ghost stories. Yeah, you get a couple more orange peels. Yeah. Good girl. Give you a little massage. They like sometimes when I give them little massages. Yeah. Give you a little massage for those old lady goat bones. Yeah. And I got lots of hay. Yeah. Yummy yums. Yummy yums. I don't know. I never thought of my voice as like particularly soothing. I don't feel like there's anything special to my voice, but some people do have soothing voices, and I guess everyone has things that they find soothing. So, and then there's the added effect of us being friends. So, a friend's voice is always comforting. I'm gonna go in this way because Looney's waiting at the door. Plus, I can take my boots off without tracking. I really feel dizzy. I literally, when I went to go stick my head in that chicken coop to go look up at the ceiling, I stuck my head in and like turned up like, I don't want to even do it again because it's starting to tilt. I stuck my head in and then tilted my head up to look, and I felt like the world was like just about to spin. I almost fell over. Oh. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna go, I think, so that I can go just sit down because you guys don't want to watch me just sit. I'm gonna make dinner at some point, but it's just gonna be something simple. I'm not sure what. I think just like some chips with an avocado. Maybe some more ramen. Ramen and a side of avocado with chips. Something like that. Something very simple. I have another real meal to make. We will do a cooking stream. Another couple cooking streams. I have chicken cutlets I want to make this week. And I have another thing to make my tofu meal again. My like tofu stir fry with the veggies and everything. All that. And I got my maple syrup, so I can do maple syrup instead of honey this time. I love it with the maple syrup. It's so good. There's another thing why I'm your comfort person. Oh, I'm sure there's plenty of reasons. You might have to give me like 5 minutes or so, honey, before we start talking, because I'm just going to sit and catch my breath without like having to focus on anything. But I will come back and chat with you because I want to catch up with you. But just give me like 5 minutes or so, because I'm just going to sit and get my breath. I'm like really dizzy. I don't know what just happened, but when I went to turn my head into that chicken coop, the world spun. And now I feel just very kind of like off balance. So I'm just going to sit and kind of let the world settle for a minute. Settle back into place. Get my, God, my house is a mess though. Everything's just like all over the place. I wanted today to be my cleaning day, but I didn't feel good because of my midnight adventure with Loony. Huh, Loony? We had a midnight adventure, huh? Me and you. Did me and you have a midnight adventure? But yeah, so we have some stuff to do, another cooking stream some point this week. Bottoms of my These pants are awesome though, but because they have double, look at this. They're like double layered where they have this that goes, they're getting a little ripped up because I was walking in them, but they have a double layer that's sewn in for like a wet layer so that doesn't get, the snow doesn't get up into your legs. Very cool. So they probably due to be actually washed soon. But I usually just leave them here and I throw them on and off. My little winter basket over here. This isn't there in the summer, but well, in the summer I have a different basket. In the summer I have my like garden basket with my work gloves and my, in the summer we have my basket with like my work gloves and my things to take outside. It's like my water bottle, my work gloves, my gosh, what's it called? I have that thing that I put over my head. It's like a fan for going outside. I have a little fan that I take outside with me and I wear it because I have trouble thermoregulating when it gets too hot, especially. I like almost do better in the cold, but heat, like when I overheat it, it's bad. It takes me a long time, like that. Even just now, like when I ran home, my face got all red and it takes me a long time to like come down from it. Anything where I overheat, it isn't good. So I like in the summertime, I'll wear ice packs on my head. Oh, that's another thing. Yeah, I keep my hat there because I wear my hat and then I put an ice pack under my hat when I'm working out in the hot sun. So that's how I organize myself, is I just have my little basket with my winter pants and my snow boots and my other snow boots and my regular shoes, and then there's a towel underneath it all so that it doesn't leak snow everywhere. And we sit here and put my boots on. Can you tell with the one with the white belly I said hi? Yeah, wherever he is. Where is the one with the white belly? Where is that little boy with the white belly? Is he in my closet? Lucky! He's sitting in the bowl. Are you guys sitting in your bowl again? Bowlers and cheerleaders says, back. Hi. They like to sit in their food dish. Hello. You guys like to sit in your dish. Yeah. Cute little birds. Hi. Hi. You guys nibbles? Yeah, it's going to be your birthday next month, too. His birthday's on Valentine's Day, Twilight. He's going to be 4 on Valentine's Day. Isn't that cute? That's when he was born. I almost named him Cupid. I thought it was a little too cheesy. So I went with, and plus I already had like other names for the other birds. They were all like night sky names. We had Twilight, Stardust, Midnight. It was Midnight, Twilight, Stardust, and Moonshine. They were the 2 yellow ones. There was Stardust and Moonshine. They were both yellow. And then Midnight and Twilight were like the bluey, blue-green ones. So they followed like a theme. And then Stardust turned into Pixie Stardust when I kept her. Because they were just supposed to be like litter names, kind of. Like, because I was finding them homes. But Stardust and Twilight I ended up keeping. And she ended up becoming Pixie Stardust, which was kind of like Ziggy Stardust. The girl version of Ziggy Stardust was Pixie Stardust. So that's how it ended up being. Okay, I'm just putting some stuff away. I'm throwing some stuff away. All right, we gotta go. Oh, I wanted to show you the white belly boy. That's what I was doing. I was looking for him. I can't even think right now. Oh, there he is. There he is. He's sleeping. You haven't seen the little boy with the white belly much. You only saw him at the very beginning of the stream. He was trying to get outside. I love his little pink lips. Such a baby. He's got such a baby face. He is like getting bigger and turning into like a cat instead of a kitten. But he's still got such a baby face. He's still got such a little baby face with those little pink lips. Just look at that. Isn't that a little baby face? He just looks like a little baby. Just a little baby. He slept on me last night again. He's very sweet. You're a very sweet boy. Yes. You got your little tracker. You gotta put one on Loony. It only works if someone's near it with the same type of phone, though, because it's a Samsung tag. So it only works if she goes by someone else with like a Samsung phone or like some sort of Samsung technology that picks it up. Lucky you are a silly cat. Yes, he is. Look at those claws grabbing. He likes to play in the sink over there. And always when I take my shower, he runs over and hides behind the shower curtain. And then I'll do this behind the shower curtain and he'll attack it. He always likes to play while I'm in the shower. He thinks that's his playtime. I go to get in the shower and he comes and hops up on the edge of the tub, and that's his like little game that he does. I always indulge him, of course, when he wants to play. He plays behind the curtain. He plays the behind the curtain game. Is Loony there? Yeah, she's right here. She's nice and satisfied after her playtime outside and her walk to the lake and her run home. She had a walk to the lake, a run home, and a play outside. I think she's happy. What are you playing? Are you playing with the basket? He's still such a kitten. You're still such a kitten. That's why I still call him Lucky Kitten. Until he stops acting like a kitten, I'm going to call you Lucky Kitten. Hell, I still call Stratus Baby Cat, so... Stratus's nickname is Baby Cat. Lucky is Lucky Kitten. Lucky Kitten. Little Lucky Kitten. Loony, what? You hungry? Is there food in those containers? Grammy had dog food in those containers. Does Grammy still have dog food in these containers? Oh, I think she does. I think she does. Oh, and your food dish is empty. Is this what Loony's looking for dinner? Is Loony looking for her dinner? What about this one? Oh, that's bird food. That's the bird food. Let's see. I'll give you what you want. I have other dog food, but she's asking for this one specifically. Are you asking for this one specifically? Let's see. What's in there, Loony? What's in there? I think this is dog food. I remember my mom filled up ones over here. Hold on. I need both my hands. Let's give Loony what she wants. Let's give Loony what she wants. Let's give Loony what she wants. Let's get this open. These are old canisters from my grandma. Oh, yes it is. It's dog food. It's doggy food. It's doggy food. Oh. There you go. Go ahead. I got you what you want. You got it. You win. You won the game. We got you what you wanted, Loony. We poured it in there. Looking at Lucky. Put this back on. Silly. Oh, cute. Yeah, that was cute. I didn't realize that we still had dog food in those containers. Yes, did Loony pick out her own dog food? Because we have a couple different types of dog food. She gets bored. So when I buy her dog food, this is kind of a husky thing. I think my old husky used to be like this too. She would get bored of her food. And she'd just go off eating and like wouldn't eat. Like no matter how much I tried to get her to eat her damn food, she wouldn't eat it. So I used to do this with my old dog too. My old husky. My German Shepherd was not picky at all. He would eat whatever we put in front of him happily and ask for more. He was a big hog. He'd just eat whatever. But the Huskies are picky. So I buy like 3 different types of dog food when I get food. I buy in bulk and I just buy like 3 different types, big bags, and they last me a while. And I just switch between them every now and then. Be nice, Loony. So we have those ones are just like a regular That's actually more of a, like, I call it the snack food. It's the lower quality dog food. She's asking for the, oh, someone knocked a poop out of the, it's gotta get cleaned. Those are the lower quality dog food over there. And then she's got the higher quality food here. Open farm salmon and superfood. We got the air dried salmon morsels and air dried whitefish, oven baked, ethically and sustainably sourced. I think, and then there's even one more in this bin. It's the third type of food that's even better, and this has the freeze dried raw. These are the freeze dried raw pieces in here. It's like a mix. It's not completely freeze-dried raw, but it has freeze-dried raw pieces. I can't afford to get fully freeze-dried raw. And then, yeah, this one you can see it's different. So I have 3 different types of food, and I don't mix them. I purposefully don't mix them together so that I can keep them separate, because she'll get bored of it if she's eating the same thing. So yeah, this one has the salmon, and it has the same thing. It has like the little morsels that are different. These are little, like, the oven baked, those are oven baked kibble, and then the air dried morsels. I think this was the one of the better ones. So she gets 3 different types. Gently air dried to preserve nutrients, bone broth infused, minimally processed and nutrient dense whitefish pieces, jerky like pieces dogs crave, protein rich nutrition. And then, yeah, usually you look at like the first ingredient to see that it's real meat. So we got, it's not a meal, it's actual salmon. The second one's fish meal, then there's oats, barley, white fish meal, but the first ingredient at least is like a real thing. It's whole salmon. And then you got pollock, which is whole pollock, not meal. You get sweet potatoes, broccoli, blueberries, carrots, apples, salmon oil, taurine, bone broth. I'm kind of just jumping around, but rosemary. Then she's got her like so I don't know. It's not perfect. It's not perfect, but I get as good as I can afford. Yeah, probiotic. That's the word I was trying to think. The probiotic and prebiotics and stuff, so that they get a nice, healthy digestive system. That's because the cat gets into the bag sometimes, and if I accidentally leave the closet open, they get in there and start picking. Huh, naughty? But yeah, of course Loony picks the junkiest one. I have 3 different types of food, and she goes for the junk food. I get her the high quality stuff, and she wants to go for the junk food. That's like the lowest quality one is the one in that bin over there. I don't use it as often. Kind of didn't even remember it was there. Now Lucky's finishing the rest. It's kind of cute. They have like their order of operations where they respect each other. Loony eats first, and then Lucky goes in for the leftovers. Lucky stands there and waits, and Loony will grumble at her Loony will grumble at him if he tries to come closer while she's still eating. He'll go, "Mrr," and Lucky just sits there and respects it. For the most part, he'll grab if she drops one. He waits right here, and if she accidentally drops one, then he gets it, and then he goes and gets it. That's what he was doing the other night, but yeah, it's cute how they like respect each other, and that's why I let my animals, even when they're young, I let them interact as much as they can, because they learn to work it out and respect each other, not just mom. They don't have to just listen to me. They have to listen to each other. They learn to communicate with each other. I, of course, supervise when they're young, but for the most part, I let them work it out themselves, even if they're kind of tackling each other a little bit, because they'll tell each other when it hurts. Of course, if one of them looks like they're going too hard on the other, usually the dog going too hard on the cat, I wouldn't worry about the cat going too hard on the dog for the most part, but you know, if she was going too hard on him when he was a kitten, I'd say no and I'd break them up, but for the most part, I let them work it out on their own. I've gotten like a little shit for that in the past. People have been like, why do you let your dog attack your cat? And I'm like, they're not attacking each other. They're, you know, they're working out their differences. Of course, if I saw that they were actually hurting each other, I would break it up. But a little bit of disagreement and working through their disagreements is good for them. Because they learn to respect each other. So Lucky sits there and he waits for Loony to be done. And then when Loony's done, she sits back and she doesn't mind Lucky going to her bowl and finishing up the leftovers. She just says, that's mine and I eat first. Huh. But you don't mind sharing with your baby Lucky. You don't mind sharing, you just say that's mine first. And it is hers, so he's got to respect it. All right, I'm going to get going. We're going to go sit for 5 minutes. And then I'm going to go chat with my kiddo. Sorry, Jamie. Oops. I'm going to go chat with Christine over here. Oh, lights, cameras, action. This is when I start relaxing, as I turn down the lights. Sit and drink some water. And my animals look like they're all taken care of and happy. That means Mom can relax and be happy. I have a little bit of schoolwork I want to work on tonight. I'm almost so close to being done. But I'll spend a little time chatting first because my brain's not working right now anyway. My brain still needs some... I still got waiting for the blood to come back to my brain. Oh, so we'll just sit and chat for a little bit. And then I'll have to go work on school, but not yet. So I'll see y'all later. Tomorrow, not later today. Tomorrow I'll see you guys. I'll try to stream. I think I'll be streaming. Yeah, K-word. I'm sorry, that was my mistake. Don't worry about it, hun. I apologize to Jamie. If Jamie's still here, I'm sorry I accidentally said that. I don't know if she's here or not. I do sometimes accidentally still slip out that word because we say it in private to each other. Oh, but I really try not to on stream. But don't worry, that's not your fault. If Jamie gets mad, she can get mad at me because that was my mistake. Oh. All right. But yeah, I'll try to do a stream tomorrow, and we're going to try to do a cooking stream at some point this week. Tomorrow, maybe cleaning the bird cage. We can stream and watch them fly around because it doesn't need to get cleaned. I have to clean my whole house in general, so. Yep, we're going to go chat on Facebook in 5 minutes. I'll see you guys.